Today we're going to talk about a monster movie. We're going to talk about one involving a Bigfoot. We're going to talk about Abominable. This is a movie starring Matt McCoy with cameos from D. Wallace Stone, Lance Henriksen, Jeffrey Combs, and it is about a man who is crippled in a climbing accident who returns to his mountainside cabin in a wheelchair with his carer, and he is set upon by a Bigfoot that's out in the woods. It starts by attacking a group of young women who are having a sort of weekend away in the cabin next door, and because he's crippled, he's unable to easily get to them because his cabin is up on a set of steps. So you end up with this rear window vibe to it. He's watching them through his binoculars, seeing the things happen, working out that something's wrong, but they just think he's a peeping Tom because they're like, young women partying, and soon things start to unravel for them and him. It's a very basic, simple film. It's low budget, but it never really feels cheap at any time. It's got a proper Bigfoot effect, and you see the Bigfoot multiple times through the film. And whilst, some people won't like the look of it, because it does have a bit of a shocked look on its face, I enjoyed it because it was never hammed up. The actors all played it dead straight, and you're willing to believe that the Bigfoot is real. Also, it's quite brutal and unrelenting, and it does this cool trick where it dislocates its jaw at one point that you just aren't expecting when you see it, and you think, okay, yeah, that's cool. Matt McCoy is acting his socks off in it. He feels like someone who's had a harrowing experience. He is constantly sort of tense and on edge, and whilst other characters might be somewhat more stereotypical or more exaggerated, he feels great in the role, and he sort of grounds the film. Despite the ridiculous things that are going on, like girls getting bent in half and dragged through windows, people having their heads bitten off, etc. This is a film that you can get on YouTube for free, though it's a low resolution quality copy. But I'm not sure if it's been edited or not with some of the kills, just so it can avoid YouTube censorship. I got the DVD in England from a second-hand website. It cost me £4, and I'm quite happy with it. And surprisingly, it's got great box art and even comes in a sort of slipcase. So that's something I wasn't expecting. I think if you like monster films, if you like films like Exist, or you just want something where a guy for 90 minutes is besieged by a creature that is killing people, and the creature's sort of practical effect, then you should definitely check it out. Oh, there's also a Breakfast Club reference in the film as well, so if you can spot it. And the ending, it's got a little sort of twist ending on it that I really enjoyed, because it could have ended where it should have ended, but they pushed it an extra sort of 2 or 3 minutes, and it's just an entirely satisfying result. It's a shame the chap who did the film didn't go on to make more like this, because I think in the genre he'd have been really good. But you might get funding for another one. But this one's a good sort of nearly 15 years old now, I think. So that time may have passed, which is a real shame. But Abominable, go check it out. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and if you've got any views on the film, if you like it, if you dislike it, let me know. Thanks for watching.